This internet connection isn't stable at the moment.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, what was our last discussion in our previous class? I think, according to me, what I remember was we have finished all the problems on independent float. Is it right? Third problem we were solving in our previous class, which we have completed it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in that case, we have completed interfering float, independent float, right? And so now, in today's class is going to be basically a revision class. All right, so I'll be giving one problem which you are supposed to solve it by yourself, and the answers will be discussed in today's class, and it will be cross-verified with others. Right, so that will be basically today's discussion. So, one problem will be solved on all of the component, whatever we have discussed in the last class. So that is start, early finish, late start, late finish, and all of the float components. So that it will be a practice problem before we go for the first session. Give me a moment. Okay, so until and unless I finish writing the list of activities, do not make note of this. So I confirm that you can write the problem. I give a confirmation. Do not make note of the problem. You can write it on the board. Two. Okay, so do not make note of this. Let me first finish writing the list. Fine, you can just make note of this problem. Duration is in minutes. Duration days. First duration dash 2 is five. Just make note of this particular problem. And the plus first construct project network. is the first question. You have to determine that let me finish. Okay, so first determine all these components. Then we'll see whether we have time to solve for okay. Okay, so first whoever has completed writing this particular problem, you can start drawing the network diagram. Okay, so first, what is the first activity? We have 1-2. Next, which is the next activity? After 1-2, what is the next activity we have? Yes, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So my question was the next activity after 1-2, the network.
1-3.
Hmm. What comes after 1-2 and 1-3?
2-4.
Next,
2-3. Next, 4-1.
4-5. Last,
3-1.
what is the duration of 1-2?
6.
Next,
5.
1-3, 2-4, 2-4,
5.
5 days. Okay,
3.
2-3. 3 days. 3 dash 5.
6.
3 dash 5 is 6.
4 dash 5, sir.
4 dash 5. 3 dash 5.
No, sir. 4 dash 5 is 6. 3 dash 5 is 8.
So these are the different list of activities and the duration. So if we are supposed to determine the early start, if we are supposed to determine the early start for each of the activities, what we are supposed to do now, or how do we start the problem? First, we calculated early start for each of. Early start. First, U1 is equal to 0. First calculation. E2. How do we calculate E2?
E1 plus duration of 1 dash 2.
E1 plus duration of 1 E1 plus duration of 1 Correct, that's right.
So 0 plus 6. That is equal to 6 days.
Correct. First plus equal to 6. That's right. Next.
E3 is equal to E2 plus duration of 1 dash 3.
Correct. And how many equations we require? 1 or 2?
2.
2 equations. Is it right? Are we going to use 2 equations for this calculation?
Yes, sir.
And
Maximum.
yes. So should we consider the maximum value or minimum value? 2 equations,
Maximum.
that's right. And this is- So one is E3 2 plus and next one is E1 plus duration of dash 3. What are the values here? What are the different values? So what is E2 plus duration of 2 dash 3?
6 plus 3.
6 plus 3. 6 plus 3, which is equal to 9. And next one, E1 plus duration 1 dash 3.
0 plus 5.
0 plus 5. Answer. So maximum should be considered. Maximum is 9. Okay. So this is the first 3 calculations. E1 is equal to 0. 2 is equal to 6. E3 is equal to. All right. So what about the next value? Next we want E4. So what should be E4?
E2 plus duration of 2 dash 4.
E2 plus duration of 2 dash 4. So what is E2?
6.
6 plus
5.
5. Answer is 11. Correct. And one last calculation, E5. How many equations for E5? 1 or 2?
2.
2.
2 equations, right? Maximum of those 2 have to be considered. The first equation. What is the first equation for E5?
E4 plus duration of 4 to 5.
E4 plus duration. And next one should be E plus duration of 5. Okay. Maximum the value in the brackets.
Eleven plus 6. 9 plus 8.
9 plus
8.
okay. So what should be the answer? I think both of them are 17.
Yes, sir.
So you can consider any of the two. E5 is equal to 17. Okay. Go to the next one. Calculation. E1 into E3. E4 and E5 calculation. Those who have completed this, calculating this, just start calculating L5, L4, L3, L2, L1. Okay. So I'm just going for the next one. Late finish for each nodes. Late finish. Late finish for nodes. So we start with L5. What should be the value of L5? Anyone?
17, sir.
How much? 17. Why 17?
E5.
5.
E5 value is 17. Right. Correct. What about L4? Equation for L4. Now we are coming in the reverse direction. From the last one, we are coming.
L5
Right. Equation for L4 is 5 minus duration of
4 to 5.
4 dash 5. So answer is 17 minus
6.
answer is L3. First of all, how many equations are required for L3 calculation?
Two, sir.
2 equations. And are we supposed to consider the maximum or minimum of the two?
Minimum.
Correct. Minimum needs to be considered. That's right. So what is the first equation? What is the first equation for L3? First equation for L3 should be L4 minus duration P dash. Next,
L5. Sorry. L
L5 minus duration of P dash 5. Correct? These values. So we are supposed to consider the minimum of the two values. So what should be the minimum value? The two values that should be written within the bracket.
The row duration from 3-4. There is no activity like 3-4.
3-4 is not.
So
What
for
should
So there is only one.
L3 only one equation, sir.
only one equation is required? 3-4. So only one equation is, that's right.
3-5.
So this equation is right. Is it correct? Alpha minus duration of 3-5. Okay, so what should be the answer? L5 minus duration 3-5. What is the answer?
Nine.
9. So what is the value? L5 is 17. 17 minus
8.
the answer. For L2, how many equations we require? 1 or 2?
2.
2 equations. So calculate L2 now. So L3 is 17 minus 8 is equal to 9. Next is we have to determine L2. What will be the value of L2? Minimum of L2 is minimum of what are the two equations?
L4 minus duration from 1 2-4.
L4 minus duration 2-4. Okay, next.
L3 minus duration of 2 to 3.
Duration of 2-3. That's right. What should be the answer? Directly tell me the answer.
6.
This should be 6 because we have to get L1 as 0. So only if L2 is 6, only then we can get L1 as equal to 0. L1 should be compulsorily 0. So L2 minus duration of 1-2. Answer is 6 minus 6. Answer is 0. So almost all the old early start and latest finish is being calculated. With these parameters, we have to calculate the early start, early finish, late start, and late finish for each of the. So first we have activity. Next we have duration. Start. Next is early finish. Next is late start. Next is late finish. So just tell me the list of activities.
One dash 2.
Okay.
1-3.
Okay.
2-4,
Okay.
2-3, 4-5, 3-5,
And duration?
6,
Okay.
5, again 5, 3, 6 and 8.
These are the different values. So what should be the early start for the first activity? 1-2.
Zero.
0. And why is it 0?
There is no previous activity.
The previous activity, that's right. But how do we consider? For example, what is early start for 2-4? For 2-4,
2.
how is it 2? For 2-4, what will be the early start? So for 2-4, what is the early start? For 2-4, what will be the early start?
11, sir.
2-4, why is it 11?
It is 6, sir.
Yes. And how is it 6?
E2.
Activity
Uh,
start.
E2 is equal to 6. That's right. So in this case, which value of E should be considered?
E1.
E1 has to be considered. Okay, and why only E1 has to be considered? Because of the
Starting nodes.
starting nodes, correct. Starting node here is 2, so that is the reason we are considering E2 here, and E2 is which we have calculated already. Next, what is the next value?
Six.
Correct. Because 6 next
11.
correct. Why? Because E4 is 11, and finally E3
9.
E correct. Right. Next early finish. Now we know what is early start. So that value you should be able to calculate early finish. So just number each of the columns. So what should be the value of the fourth column?
Early start plus duration.
Early start plus duration. Nothing but column number 2 plus column number 3. That's right. Correct. So in which case it is 0 plus 6, which is equal to 6. Next, is the next value. Early finish was the second activity. The third activity.
Six plus 5.
6 plus 5. Answer is 11. Correct. Next.
Six plus 3.
Plus 3. 9. 11 plus 6 is 17. Finally, the last one. Okay, for the last activity, the same thing, 17. Okay. Now, should we first calculate late start or late finish?
Late finish.
Late finish, correct. So what should be the late finish for the first activity?
Six.
How is it 6?
Ending node.
Correct. Ending node L2 is 6. That's right. So the ending node is 2 here. And for that ending node, we are supposed to consider the L value. That's right. So that is the reason it is 6. What about the next one? Late finish of the next activity?
9.
9, because L3 is 9. So whatever I am writing, just cross verify if there is some other answer. Just okay. Next, L
11.
L4 should be 11. Okay, next,
9.
okay, because L3 is already written 9. L5,
17.
both are 17. So next, uh, so how do we calculate late start?
Late finish minus duration.
Duration, correct. So the first value will be equal to 6 minus 6. Answer is 0. Late start. Okay, so what's the late start for the next activity? 1-3.
9 minus 5 is equal to 4.
9 minus 5 is equal to 4. That's right. Next.
11 minus 5 is equal to 6.
Next.
9 minus 3 is equal to 6.
Next.
17 minus 6 is equal to 11.
Correct. The last one is
17 minus 0.
17 minus 8 is 9. Correct. These are the different values which we have obtained. Okay. Now I think still some more time is remaining. What we'll do is one more parameter we'll try to determine. Total float, I think you can manage it by yourself. So I don't think practice problem is required for total float. Or what we'll do is first we'll calculate the free float, and time permits will calculate the total float also for selected activities, not all the activities. Okay, so those who have finished calculating this, determine the free float for the first activity. Determine the free float for the first activity, 1-2. Correct. So this is done. So next, free float for activity 1-2. For free float, what is the equation? Free float equation. Anyone with the equation of free float? So anyone with the equation of free float 1-2, or just a general equation? What is the general equation used for free float? Not specific to 1-2, but in general, how do we calculate free float?
Early start of next activity minus early finish of present activity.
Start of next activity minus early finish of the present. So what is the present activity and what is the next activity for this 1-2? One dash two is a present activity or the next activity?
Present.
Yes, it's present activity. That's right. What should be the next activity?
1-3.
Dash. Right. Correct. Next activity. And
So 1-3.
no. 1-3 is the activity as per the list. So if you go as per this particular table, yes. So after 1-2 comes 1-3, but next activity has to be observed as per the network diagram. As per the network diagram, it is 2-3. Is it right?
So 2-4.
Yes. So two activities are there. Is it right? 2-4 is also there. So both of them will be considered as the next activity itself. So for the present activity, we are determining the early start. And for this early finish. So what is early finish? 2-4.
Eleven.
2-3. What is the early finish of 2-3?
9.
Sorry. No, I think we have reversed. Early start for the next activity. Early finish for the present activity. Early start. So what is early start for
6.
early start for 2-4?
6.
Both are. What is the early finish for present activity? That is 1-2.
Six.
That means the answer for the first value free float is equal to 6 minus 6. Anyone not understanding this? So early start of the next activity. We are assuming in the project at work, we are assuming that the next activity will start as soon as possible. The previous activity finishes as late as possible. Okay, so under this scenario, what is the total available for the project manager? That is being determined. Calculation. So the total delay available is 0. Okay. So the next one. What is the next one? Let us have 2-3. So let us calculate free float for 2 dash. Next activity for 2-3. Present activity. And for 2-3, what is the next?
3-5.
2-5, only one activity.
Yes.
The next activity. And what is the early start of the next activity?
Nine.
And early finish of present activity.
Nine.
9. So what should be the free flow? What is the free float for test 3?
Zero.
0. Correct. Because 9 minus 9 is 0. Is it right? So this is how we actually calculated the free float. So should we calculate any other activities or should we conclude the class? Okay, so we'll stop here. All right, and all the online classes are being uploaded, and the link of the same is being shared in the WhatsApp group. And next week we'll be having sessional on the 22nd, that is Tuesday. It will start at 3 o'clock, and totally 50 minutes will be given. 50 minutes. That is 3 o'clock it starts. It will end at 3:50. Why 50 minutes? Because the uploading of the answers and each of the students has to download the question paper, and once the question paper is being solved, the answer paper has to be uploaded by each of the students. So for this sake, the extra 10 minutes is being provided for each of the students. Okay? So the portion will be whatever we are going to complete until this particular week. Okay, that is until Friday's class. How the exam is going to be conducted and how the answers are to be uploaded, everything will be briefed with you at the earliest. Okay. So this is it. Thank you. Everyone.
Thank you, sir.